What if DNA, the very science built to protect the innocent, turned against you? No alibi strong enough. No witness brave enough. Just science saying, you did it. That nightmare became reality for a man named Dennis Maher. Boston, 1983. A brutal rape left a quiet neighborhood in shock. Police had little to go on, just a shaken victim's description and a desperate community demanding answers. When officers pulled over Dennis Maher, a young army sergeant, quiet, disciplined, no criminal past, they thought he looked close enough to the description. He was questioned. Then, he was arrested. In court, Dennis pleaded his innocence. He swore he had nothing to do with the crimes. But the jury wasn't moved. The victims pointed at him. The prosecutors were confident. And soon, Dennis Maher was branded a rapist and sentenced to life in prison. For years, he sat behind bars. Forgotten. Hated. Every appeal denied. Every plea ignored. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, DNA testing technology was being hailed as the gold standard. Perfect evidence. Infallible. Prosecutors rushed to reopen old cases and confirm their convictions. Dennis Maher's case was one of them. Samples from the crime scenes were tested. The results came back and they matched him. It seemed to erase all doubt. He wasn't just guilty, he was scientifically guilty. But behind that certainty was a hidden flaw. Years later, defense lawyers from the Innocence Project fought for more advanced testing. By then, DNA sequencing had become far more accurate. They demanded new analysis of the same samples that had convicted him. And when the results arrived, the courtroom went silent. Dennis Maher's genetic profile wasn't there. Not in the evidence. Not even close. The original test had been sloppy, contaminated, rushed. For nearly 2 decades, Dennis had rotted in prison because science had pointed the finger at the wrong man. In 2003, after 19 years of being branded a monster, Dennis Maher walked free. Exonerated. But freedom didn't erase the scars. He had missed his youth. His military career. Relationships. Nearly 2 decades of life, stolen by the justice system's blind faith in faulty science. DNA cleared him, the same DNA that once framed him. Dennis Maher's story is a warning. DNA can set the innocent free, but it can also become the perfect weapon against them. All it takes is one mistake. One broken link in the chain. And a man's entire life can vanish. But what if the DNA didn't just frame one man but haunted an entire continent? This series of 8 unbelievable DNA crimes continues till episode 8. Subscribe to get notification for all subsequent episodes. In our next episode, investigators across Europe hunt a phantom killer, a criminal who left her DNA at more than 40 different crime scenes. The only problem? She never existed. Dare to watch episode 3, this story will leave you questioning what you knew about justice.